Here we are then, guys, a British classic, chicken and mushroom pie, and you can make this as easy or as difficult as you like, and guess what? I'm going for easy. So we got some chicken breast, some mushrooms, an onion, pre-made flaky pastry, cream cheese, lazy garlic, a can of chicken and mushroom soup, bit of oil for cooking in, and an egg wash for glazing later on. So let's get going. Okay then, get a decent sized frying pan on a medium heat. If you've got a pan with a fairly high sides, then use that one. In with a glug of oil, about a tablespoon. And while the oil's heating up, peel and slice your onion. I'm using red onion for this, no particular reason, just that it was the first one I found in the kitchen. I love how the knife is the same colour as the onion. When they're all chopped up, into the frying pan, I'm going to sweat them down a bit and get them to take on just a little bit of colour. And meanwhile, we'll start chopping the mushrooms. I'm using two types of mushrooms here. I got some chestnut baby ones and some white baby ones. No particular reason, just that's what's in the fridge. God, I'm starting to sound like Nigel Slater here. The chestnut ones were going over a little bit old, so I've taken the stalks off them. And I'll give these a quick wipe with a kitchen tissue and slice these ones. Keep an eye on the onions and give them a stir around now and again. And with the white mushrooms, I've just cut these in halves or in quarters. A little bit of variety in the dish. The onions are sweating down nicely, taking on a bit of colour. You don't want too much colour, I don't want to caramelise them, I just want them to a little bit of tinge of brown on the outside, you know what I mean? So in with the mushrooms. Get these all coated, a little bit of oil on them, and get them to start losing a bit of their liquid. Quick tidy up. And in with a teaspoon of lazy garlic. Yes, you can use chopped garlic if you want. While the mushrooms are cooking, it's time to chop up your chicken breast. I'm using 500 grams of chicken breast. You can use chicken thighs. I prefer chicken breast myself, just a personal choice. And I just cut it into bite-sized chunks, small bite-sized chunks, not large bite-sized chunks. And put it all to one side, ready to go in the pan in a second. Give it all a good stir around, a quick mix in, and it doesn't really matter if the chicken cooks or not, but me being me, I just like to see the outsides turn a bit whitish, you know. Give the mushrooms a bit longer to get rid of their moisture. You can see the steam coming off there, and when you're happy with the chicken, it's time to add the cream cheese. Now I'm using a garlic and herb cream cheese for this one, but you can use any cream cheese obviously. About 100 grams I put in. Give it all a good mix up again, and it doesn't take long for the cream cheese to melt down. Okay then, we got to all this trouble to get some of the moisture out of the pie, and now we're going to put some back in. You can go down the route of using chicken stock with milk and plain flour to thicken it all up, but I'm thinking, well, the guys at Heinz have gone to all this trouble to mix the essence of chicken and mushroom in a tin can for me, so I'm going to use that. You can add as much or as little of the soup as you want. I put the whole can in. I don't want a third of a can sat in the fridge, and there's going to be no pastry on the base of my pie, so there's no risk of a soggy bottom. While your mix is simmering away, it's time to get your flaky pastry out of the fridge and roll it out to the size of the top of your pie dish. Little bit of speeding up here. And when the pastry is as thin as you like, I think mine was about 4mm, and obviously it's got to be the size of your pie dish, then just wrap it around the rolling pin and set it to one side. Brush some egg wash around the top of your pie dish, and my egg wash is just 1 egg with a tablespoon of milk. In with the filling, and then on with the pastry. I'll put a link to the pastry video top right for you. Trim off the excess. And give the top a good brushing with the egg wash. Poke a couple of holes in it to let the steam out. And in the oven at 200 Celsius for 40 to 45 minutes until the top is nice and brown and flaky. Wow. Lovely. Nice flaky pastry. See a pastry, lovely. That is very good. Well, hope you enjoy this one, guys. Nice and simple, like I said. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next recipe.